The world you know it to be is a lie. What if I told you dream time is reality? Things that you could never imagine to be real are. What would it take for you to believe me? I'm Chelsea, and a few weeks prior to today, when I was making my way up my driveway like I normally do after school to my house, I was stopped in my tracks. I saw a small gecko perched up next to the front door. It looked a bit like this one. And its eyes and skin in particular reminded me of a certain picture I'd seen on the internet. The picture I'm referring to is this one of the Queen. The altered photograph associates with a specific conspiracy theory that captured my attention and I wanted to further expand my knowledge on. Reptilian shapeshifters. David Icke, a British writer and public speaker known for his conspiracy literature on exposing the reptilian bloodline that rules the world, is predominantly the reason why this theory is so popular. Reptilian shapeshifters can be defined as reptiles that can have the ability to shapeshift into humans, and apparently, according to David Icke and his followers, are our only defense against the great alien invasion. But I don't believe this, and it makes me think, why and how does David Icke have so many followers for such an outrageous theory? But what is a conspiracy theory? A conspiracy theory can be defined as the belief that a covert or influential organisation is responsible for an unexplained event. A conspiracy theory is formed within a particular community of like-minded enthusiasts, and it's often more than just a hunch or an explanation for an isolated incident. Often it's an elaborate narrative, one that specifies important characters and motivations. The real question of interest is how individuals understand themselves to possess this type of knowledge. A theory alone isn't enough to become such a viral belief such as the reptilian shapeshifter theory. With every theory, there must be some type of evidence that theorists can produce. This evidence is normally subject to criticism, as it can be considered as an object taken out of context, such as a hieroglyph in a Mayan temple. Interpretive evidence is one of the factors in which makes people believe in these theories. Interpretive evidence by itself is not enough to explain why we're drawn to such theories. We're naturally programmed to connect dots that aren't and shouldn't be connected, or better known as correlation without causation. Where correlation between two variables doesn't necessarily mean that they are connected or related, or that one causes the other. This is a consequence of how we evolved as humans. For example, there's two animals in a field, and then they hear rustling in the bushes, and the one that believes it's a predator and is prepared for it to be a predator every time is more likely to live longer as a result. They then teach this to the offspring, and then it causes a chain reaction. In turn, this relates to why people follow these theories without consideration. It's human nature to seek the unknown. Curiosity means we want to believe things that we might not necessarily understand. An example would be religions. Each have been built and gained such a widespread support without factual evidence. Is God real? I don't know, and perhaps we'll never know. But I can't argue with someone's beliefs. This concept is the same with conspiracy theories. As outlandish as David Icke's reptilian shapeshifter theory is, I can't prove him wrong. He's subject to such criticism because of something which may as well be true. Think back to the last time you did something out of curiosity. It may be wanting to know what your friends did on the weekend, or trying something new, such as food or an activity, as you're curious to see whether you react positively or not. Look at this cake. If you're not curious to see what it tastes like, then there's something wrong with you. Conspiracy theories are not caused by curiosity, but by the fact that we don't want to accept the truth. Such as 9/11, an event that shook America's entire nation and the world. People come up with alternate theories as to what happened, such as the government set it up, or in South Park's case, Carl did it, in order to cope with an unexplained or tragic incident, with the logic that everything happens for a reason. And in conclusion, There may be other explanations as why we believe and follow particular theories, such as insecurity or looking for an answer that may not exist. Will the Queen reveal her reptilian bloodline and ultimately save us from grey aliens? Only time will tell. But conspiracy theories live in our minds alone. And as long as we're still living, so are the theories.